Splattered all over here. Look, even up there. What the? Yeah, I definitely hurt somebody.
JoeyCTV, chasing shadows in the night, dark alleys and forgotten dreams in sight.
Welcome to JoeyCTV, guys. I'm back at the creepy office. Two reasons. One is I work so much and this is not too far for me to make another video. I love making the videos, but I also wanted to come back because this place always is a gold mine for creepy. This is the place where we picked up what looked like it's kind of like bear or maybe some dog in the woods. I'm not even sure what that was. Tonight's extra creepy because there's a truck parked across in that lot over there, just like sitting there. Now, granted, it's most likely just a trucker just resting. But you have to assume, and it's not, and I'm not trying to assume any negativity, but when you're at places like this, you always have to be on your guard. Like, they're probably here just resting, but it also could be somebody here for nefarious reasons, so I'm on guard for that. Let's investigate this place. This is where I always say, feels like there's shadows all around, whispers all around. Did something happen here? I don't know. You were coming with. There's a shadow just behind me, stalking every step I take, waiting like a stalking butler, who upon the finger rests. All right, I'm back at the office. I shouldn't be back at the office. This place is definitely got something going on. But I'm gonna man up. If anybody's in this place, speak now. Alright guys, you knew I'd come back, right? When I was here last time, I picked up a disembodied voice right there. It said trip. And then by this chair it said, I believe, keeper. Yo, what was that? The question is this really blood? It's like brownish now. Could be corn syrup, it could be blood. Splattered all over here, look, even up there. What the? Yeah, I definitely hurt somebody. Say something again into my camera. I'm not afraid of you. Tell me to trip. Never tell me to trip. Anyway, this is the debate. Is this really blood or is this just Something somebody staged here? Is this something that is supposed to be a secret? I have no idea. But I could hear something in here with me. Go ahead talking to my camera. Come on. Here. What's super freaking creepy, guys, there's a guy in a truck outside just like hanging out. Come on, talk to me. Okay. Let me do this. I hear somebody outside. And if it's that trucker, I'll make sure. What the frick was that? Alright, let me, I'm gonna shut my light. There's the truck, see that? Is talking. Did he exit the vehicle? So the thing that's super creepy is this dude, I think he's out of the vehicle. I hear him talking. So I'm gonna stay outside for a few. If I'm gonna be confronted by somebody, I wanna be on my own grounds, not locked in a building. The other cool thing is I definitely thought I heard something in there now. I don't know, you guys put your earbuds on. I think there's something that follows me, or this place has something like about it that's haunted. I don't know, and I'm not any expert claiming this is a haunted place definitively, but man, it sure seems like it. So let's see what the trucker's got in store. Hopefully nothing, but just some rest. So many people wanted me to come here, and here I am. I wanted to come here too, I'm not gonna lie. This is a place I really enjoy getting creeped out at. But I guess we'll see what's going on. And I keep hearing what sounds like something over here. Now again, it could just be the building settling. Let's see if this guy's out of his truck. You big mother trucker, you. I see you driving around town in the truck you drove, and I'm like, F you and F you too. I'm just kidding, guys. Gotta have a sense of humor. Anyway, so many people didn't want me to come back, and so many people wrote me and said they saw different shadows here, and man, this place is spooky as hell. At the end of this video, I got a little update on another place I did. Anyway, this is where a man's face was, and also what looked like a big bear or a ginormous dog standing on its hind legs, maybe. Anyway, right here it would have been. Right through that brush. That was so freaking weird. There was like some mist. I don't know if the camera picked that up. It could have been dust, but it looked like a mist. Anyway. Don't know why that guy's just sitting there, and I'm assuming he's resting. I know truckers have to rest. They can only drive a certain amount of time. So that's what I keep telling myself. Isopropyl rubbing alcohol, once again. Where is that coming from? Why is that here? Oh. Spiderwebs all over me? What's going on? Where's that rubbing alcohol smell? Why do I smell it? See, so many people did not want me to come back here. Well, I know you really do, because it's, let's face it, it's creepy as hell. Don't know what's going on with this truck yet, but again, he's probably wondering, what the hell am I doing? I'm sure he's probably more freaked out than me. It's like, what is this lunatic walking around with this camera? But let's do a little check-in on him. If he's out of his vehicle right now, which I suspect he is, then why? So again, I can't say he's here for any nefarious reasons without knowing that, but man, is my guard up. I'm gonna try the necrophonic app again, and guys, I love doing it because it's fun. I don't really hold too much credibility to it. Again, I say that in every video, but let's see if we pick up anything. I'm wondering, curiosity, will it say anything about the truck? Will it say anything about the shadow man? I don't know, let's see. Curiosity, right? The cat. Let's hope this cat doesn't get... Alright, so if there's any spirits that want to communicate, that can communicate through this device, tell me, why is this truck here? Is there any reason for me to be fearful of this person in the truck, or are they just resting? I don't even know if it said anything that's coherent. Alright, is there a spirit that follows me? And if so, are there spirits here as well? Can you tell me that? What was that thing that looked like a bear? Was that a bear? Joe something, maybe? Do I have reason to be fearful here? Alright. So, as always, again, that's more for fun. Maybe it's a little entertaining. It is scary though, because I lose my sense of hearing when that's on, plus my sense of sight with the light in my eyes. Nevertheless, maybe we picked up something on that, maybe not, but I'm still concerned. My spidey senses say, be cautious. So let's go back in. A wonderful. You hear that? It sounded like almost like a cat, like crying out. There could very well be cats back here. There could be all kinds of things back here you don't want to run into. Anyway, there's a lot of toys over here. Look at this. That is so bizarre. Why are there toys all over the ground? I've never seen this before. Look at that. Isn't that strange? Spider-Man in a Volkswagen, man, I would love that toy. I'm just not touching it. I would never take anything from a place, even if it was in the ground like that. Bad juju on that, but look at that. Spider-Man driving a Volkswagen. I love Volkswagens. I love Spider-Man. Interesting. Wonder why there's toys everywhere. They're even up there, look. It's like somebody must have came here and dumped garbage. All toys. Wow. Maybe there's more garbage around here, I guess. I don't know. Hope the trucker don't come over. Hey boy. You heard that? There you go. We're gonna go back in and see if there's another opportunity to walk through here and be safe. Okay, I'm walking through major spider webs, man. That's not good. I don't want all them big nasty spiders on me. Let's see if so I heard something earlier, and I picked up a voice that told me to trip when I was mentioning that my legs were weak, and something said trip. You can tell me to trip again? Go ahead. I do come in peace. I'm really not here for any other reason. Why do I smell rubbing alcohol in here now? Isn't that strange, guys? Now it smells like it's in here. like rubbing alcohol, like the isopropyl. Did something bad happen here in this tub? Anyway. So when I first walked in, it seemed like I picked up some voices. At least I thought I heard stuff. It could be really anything. Sometimes you move your shirt and it makes a noise. You know, I'm trying to be so cognizant of making videos that I don't always assume things on. You know. I do hear talking though. I don't know if that guy's out of his truck. If he comes walking up here, could you imagine? I would be extremely on edge if that happened. Right, there you go. My first inclination, he just closed his door. See, look, you could see, again, his lights out there. Look at that. I keep hearing his door open and closing on his truck. See, he could be 5 feet away for all I know. My lights are out. If there's a spirit here, come on over and do something. Talk to me. You told me to trip. I think that sucks that you told me to do that. Why would you try to hurt me? I hear you. Show yourself. Come on out. Come on out. Come on, keeper. Plus, I feel like this dude's gonna walk out. I just feel it like he's watching me from... He's definitely watching me from a structure. I mean, I'd be watching me too. Like, what the hell's this crazy dude doing in this abandoned building? But something tells me he's closer. That door's unlocked now, so there's definitely people that come in here. Anyway, I always like bringing you guys videos. Anyway, I ain't tripping over anything, so. So, I just thought I heard something again. I'm not ruling out the possibility that I just think I'm hearing stuff. I mean, again, that could be literally anything. Tell me, keeper. That's what I heard last time. Is there something here that calls itself the keeper? What is that? You didn't think I'd come back, did you? Here we are. Come on. Let me lower that. Oh, it's not lowering. Come on out, come on out. Hello. Alright. This light does make it a little creepier, but it doesn't lower. Let me see if I can lower it. Wait. There we go. Come on out, keeper. Did you switch on me? You afraid to talk now? I'm not afraid. Maybe that's what's keeping you away. Trucker's still out there. Probably trying to rest, going, I'm creeped out. He's probably on the phone with his wife now going, you know what? There's this freaking weird dude in the building across the way that I'm sure is abandoned. And it's scaring the hell out of me. Alright, so I'm going to try to conclude terms today for you guys. And what I mean by that is I'm going to wrap this up. I will try the recording. There's so many ways that, and this light is so blinding. Let me make it so it's not blinding me. There we go. Anyway, I would not recommend these videos to anybody. This guy walks up behind me. Oh, man. That'd be freaky as hell. Anyway, I'm going to try the recording. There's a subscriber, super nice guy, who wrote me and said, well, why do you do it with the phone and not with this? I have a belief, and I could be wrong, and it may also be, okay, we're in trouble. Here it comes. That door just closed again. There he is. He's standing in front of his truck with a flashlight. He's out of the truck. I see him. I'm gonna go pick it up and look. He's got his flashlight. Look, you see the two headlights? And then the flashlight. See that? Oh, snap. Alright, anyway, we can do the recording. Let's do it. Anyway, I have a theory that the spirit will whisper into my phone, and when I walk around the camera, maybe into the camera, I don't know, but I'm going to try it this way, and I'm also going to try it other ways. So thank you for that advice, and I'm definitely going to take that advice and move forward and try it different ways. But right now, we're on a time crunch, and this is the way I know to do it best. So, that being said, before this guy comes over, any spirits want to communicate talking to my phone. You told me to trip. You told me you were the keeper. The keeper of what? You're not the keeper of me, and I'm not tripping for anything, anybody. What do you have to say? Do I need to be cautious of this person in the truck? Are they somebody here for nefarious reasons? Is there something that I need to know? Talking to my phone. Okay, we're going to listen to this back. Talking to my phone. You told me to trip. You told me you were the keeper. Keeper of what? You're not the keeper of me, and I'm not tripping for anything, anybody. What do you have to say? It said keeper. I said, what do you have to say? It goes, keeper. Holy crap. Listen. Say. It says keeper. Holy God, I gotta get out of here. Hold on.
Be cautious
Sorry,
of this
Mike.
person in the truck. Are they?
Guys, the camera stops at 30 minutes. It says keeper. Listen, after I say, what do I have to say?
Say.
It's there. Hold on.
What do you have to say?
You hear it? And play it again. What do you have to say? It says keeper.
To say.
There it is.
Do I need to be cautious of this person in the truck? Are they somebody here for nefarious reasons? Is there something that I need to know? Talking to my phone. Any spirits want to communicate? Talking to my phone. You told me to trip. You told me you were the keeper. Keeper of what? You're not the keeper of me, and I'm not tripping for anything, anybody. What do you have to say?
It says keeper. Because it's so faint, but it's there.
Do I need to be cautious of this person in the truck? Are they somebody here for an affair? Cautious of this person in the truck. Are they somebody here? Do I need to be cautious? What do you have to say?
Keeper. There it is. It's there. It's there. It says keeper. Yeah, this dude's out of his truck. Dear Lord, give me the strength and the courage to have me walk safely out of here. If this man confronts me, let me be in peace, Lord, through you. Let's go. He's out of the truck. Don't want him walking up on me like that. Just making sure he ain't by my car or nothing like that. He could be out of his truck. He's over there out of his truck standing next to it. So here's what we're gonna do. Alright guys, I faced my fears, came out tonight, keeping myself in good, positive energy, because there's a negative energy here. This dude's out of his truck. I could see him like from his headlight moving once in a while towards the front of his truck and back. So on that note, I'm gonna leave. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Guys, go in love, go in peace. Good night. Welcome to JoeyCTV. Guys, I've been making so many videos and I'm actually on my way back. I think I may try the country club again because I think that I can pick up stuff there. But on the way, I stopped at the go-kart place one last time. I heard they're tearing this down next week, so I wanted to check it out again. So much traffic out there, it's ridiculous, you know, and I want to thank everybody too, because on my last video, you know, my GoPro was stolen. And I did check local pawn shops, but I just gave my phone number if it happens to turn up, but so far no luck. Anyway, I'm in the garage of this place. People have ransacked it a little more. Each time I come here, it's a little more degraded, but super cool. And I did pick up what I thought was a disembodied voice here at least once or twice before. You're coming with. So now we have an opportunity to do a little more in-depth look. Oh, that is a refrigerator. Ugh. Although look, it's filled with like rubber bands and stuff. Doesn't really smell. As you guys can see, I mean, look, disgraceful. The American flag is just ripped up and thrown on the ground here. It's also used possibly the American flag here is used possibly as a bed for somebody. Anyway, debating whether I should take them and burn them. Oh, what is that up there? Look at that. I never noticed that before. As you guys can see, look, there's this. I mean, sometimes I like things like this, truthfully. Just little explorers. Do I think something follows me sometimes? Yep, sure do. This stuff was all up last time, but look, people have been in here tearing it up. Shame, really. Granted, this stuff is most likely going to be all torn apart. Look, I found evidence of Bigfoot. Look at that. Although, you know what? Bigfoot ain't got much on me, buddy. This is definitely trippy. Lots and lots of Christmas stuff. Going out making a film, and I passed this place, so you know what? I know it's coming down. So definitely wanted to film it. Little carburetor. Now, somebody pointed out last time I was here that I picked up some kind of possible disembodied voice in here, but as you can clearly hear, there's lots of road noise, so that could also be the contributing factor. At least they had a fan in the bathroom. Anyway, let's see what they got left behind here. Little carburetor for, I think, like a Coleman or something like that engine. Seat covers. A couple of engines back there. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I always try to, I love explorers too. Do I think this place is haunted? Absolutely not. Do I think that there could be spirits that follow? Possibly. I mean, it could explain why we picked up voices in here, maybe. I think whatever it may be, it sometimes comes along for this journey. What these are, like almost like little jack stands, maybe. Do not touch the panel. Somebody cut the damn wires in half. Good lord, man. That could be the shock of your life right there if you're not careful, right? God, I could have used that razor. Hell yeah, I got some readers. That's what I'm saying. Oh, look at that, a little ballerina. Anyway, guys, that was one last look at this place. I kind of get attached to these places in a way. I love the fascination of what's left behind and hopefully pick up something paranormal. Did we pick up anything paranormal? No, I don't think so. Still cool to look back. On to our next adventure.